Hey Taurus, looking into the energy for the remaining days of May for the sign of Taurus. This would be for those of you who have your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign in Taurus. This is a soul connection reading, so I'm looking into the energy of you and your soulmate that you're currently dealing with, or have recently dealt with, or is coming in for you. So to start off, I pulled from The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, the overall energy for Taurus at this time. And I received the Nine of Air for Taurus. Nine of Air, and you can see in this card, Nine of Air is about releasing yourself from denial, okay? Seeing it for what it really is, taking the blinders off. In the Good Tarot, it is. It could have in the original tarot, it's about being trapped in your own thoughts, okay? In the Good Tarot, it's a little different. So let me read it to you for those of you who are familiar with that card. And Rider-Waite, it's a little different in this deck, okay? This is the Good Tarot. So Nine of Air is shifting negative self-talk to self-compassion, from fear to possibility, a call to faith. So it's shifting your thinking from fear-based to being open to the possibilities, right? Seeing the possibilities for you. But I love that card because you can see her eyes are closed and she's just like, whatever will be, right? She's just kind of letting go and letting things happen. It's very spiritual because it seems that she's really feeling the spirit of God, right? As she's standing there with all the birds flying around her. And she almost looks like she's about ready to fly. So this, I think, is you, Taurus, getting ready to soar higher than maybe you thought possible before. Then we have the Three of Earth. Three of Earth is about working together with this person and with God to co-create a better life for you. Okay, it's three working together, so that would be you, this person that you're connecting with, and spirit working together to reach a common result or a common goal. Then this is your card. Okay, it's number 5 in the Major Arcana. It's the Hierophant, and it represents the sign of Taurus. But the Hierophant can mean that you are in a spiritual, committed relationship. It's very spiritual, this card. But it is about marriage, about higher commitment. So it could mean that you are in, this is very spiritual. But 5s are all about change. So you are in need of change at this time with this relationship, or you're going to experience change, sudden change in this relationship at this time, right? Or whatever you're going through is leading you to change. Okay, so I pulled from the Spirit Animal Oracle, also by Colette Baron Reed, 3 cards. First card out is your partner, or who you're coming to this about. Now the energies can flip. So if this isn't you, this would be the other person. The second card I pulled should be you, or I'm going to read it as if it were you. Flip the energies if you need. And then the third card is your connection, what's needed for your connection at this time. So the first card that we received for your partner, I guess I would say partner is a better term because it's going to be different for all of you who you're in connection with. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family or friends or coworkers or whatever, right? Apply it to your situation if it resonates. So the first card we got is Wombat Spirit, number 68. And it says, be at home is the words for Wombat Spirit, be at home. And it says, burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe and sound and well fed with family, a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat Spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all of your experience without judgment, Through a deep honesty and love of life, when you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well being and understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit, and that's beautiful. So, your person feels free to be themselves with you, okay? The message be at home means that you're in harmony with spirit and you're at home with this person in this connection, right? The protection message for Wombat Spirit says, could it be that you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, thinking that the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity you created to protect yourself from getting hurt? This mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but it really just robs you of your integrity. Wombat Spirit arrives to nudge you to drop the false mask because it is not others who will hurt you now. It is you who are hurting yourself when you aren't being authentic. It's okay though. You can course correct if you're willing to be yourself no matter what comes. Even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, you are safe with Spirit. So, Wombat Spirit is here to remind your person that they need to be authentic and true to themselves at all times, okay? Maybe they are hiding behind a mask, something that they invented to protect themselves from getting hurt, but at this time they're actually hurting themselves because they can be at home with you. They can be who they truly are because you see that in them already. Whatever they're trying to hide it's not going to work because you're connected at a soul level, so you see them for who they really are, right? And obviously, you love that because you're with them. Okay, number 59 is you, Taurus, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. It says, stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibility? Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith. For miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. So, in some way, Taurus, Spirit wants you to open up to even more possibilities, okay? Infinite possibilities. You're not living up to your true potential in some way, right? The protection message says, when cynicism says no, Starfish Spirit says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you and let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available to you. So, Spirit has bigger for you than what you're seeing at this time, okay? And you need to work together with this person and Spirit to go create something even bigger for this connection, right? Maybe you're stagnant, maybe you're feeling stuck, I don't know. But there's a whole lot more to be had here than what is being experienced at this moment. So it says, now is the time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. So there's more to be had in this connection than what's being experienced at this time. Now, the card that I got for the connection is Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Okay, so this tells me that it's time for you two to come together. You need to come together and collaborate in some way to reach this higher potential for your relationship. And it says, when Ant Spirit comes to visit, it's to celebrate the benefits of working in a partnership with others as part of a community or tribe. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on co-creating your reality with others and with Spirit. And that's what this card is all about, right? Co-creating with others and with Spirit. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to keep you on track as you build the life you desire. Connecting with others and having accountability partners can be very helpful, as it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. So maybe you need to reach out to your community or this person's family or friends, because you need help making them see something about themselves, right? Obviously, if they're coming through as wombat spirit, they're wearing a false mask around others. Sorry, I have that upside down. Okay, so it says the other message Ant Spirit holds is that you're now at an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it, whether you need help assembling a team, finding a new tribe, or requesting assistance from others who are here for you. Everything is working to support you right now. The protection message says, do you really believe that you have to do everything yourself? Do you believe that somehow any help you get will be disappointing or not good? Perhaps it is time to address your issues of control and bias toward the negative. It doesn't matter where or why you came to be pessimistic or mistrustful. The fact that the ant spirit is showing up now is a sign that you have an opportunity to heal and relearn to trust that others will show up for you in a genuine way. Ant Spirit wants you to remember that your expectations and limiting beliefs are a vibrational offering that draws in the opposite of what you actually desire. Spirit wants to help you and will send collaborative partners your way. It's time to see the universe as conscious and connected, loving and helpful, but you must participate in this activity of co-creation. Creating reality is not just about dreaming. If you're feeling orphaned from community, reach out and communicate. If you feel vulnerable, know that being present in your vulnerability can help you draw in someone who wants to assist you. Trust in your partnership with Spirit, and your outer conditions will start to reflect that. Then you will see the miracles waiting for you, including partners who appear ready to lend a hand. So that's beautiful. And that's what you need to keep in mind with this connection, okay? Compromise, collaboration is kind of the theme for this reading. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for Taurus at this time? The first card out is Justice. This is the card of Libra, but it's about karmic justice. It could represent something legal going on, but I feel like with the Hierophant here in your energy, the justice is karmic, okay? Somebody has not shown up for you, or they may have wronged you in some way, and she has come, Justice has come to balance the scales of karma, right? To make things right. And I'm using the Gilded Tarot for the tarot. Okay. Then we have the Three of Cups. It's all about celebrations with friends, okay? You can speak of a reunion with friends or family, but it's kind of get together and celebrating, right? And you can see there's three women on here, and they're dancing and having a good time. So it's a happy card, and it sits next to Justice. All right, let's keep going here. Show me clearly, Spirit, what you have for the sign of Taurus. So we have the Page of Cups. This could be a younger water sign, younger than you. This could be an apology, okay? It just depends on your situation, but we'll kind of look into it as we get more cards here. Then we have the Eight of Wands. This is fast communication coming in to you. It could be travel, though, because that does represent travel by plane or some kind of mode of transportation going over water. And then we have the Two of Wands, okay? This is choosing how you want your next cycle to go in this connection. This is choosing a path that you're both passionate about with the Two of Wands showing up. So this younger water sign, if he's not younger than you in years, he could be spiritually or emotionally immature compared to you, right, Taurus? Okay, and then we have the Hanging Man, but he is in the reverse. A Hanging Man in reverse. So it looks like you've been trying to gain a new perspective, but it's just not working. Okay, which means that you kind of probably had the right perspective to begin with. So you're coming down, you're not hanging up there anymore, you're coming down and you're like, we need to compromise, or we need to talk, or we need to collaborate, right? tired of hanging here, waiting on something to change, when maybe I had the right idea the whole time. Okay, so your Page of Cups has graduated to a Knight of Cups, right? He's maturing a little bit through this connection. He's still a knight. He's not a king yet, so he's still kind of immature. But he has love for you, and he's holding up that cup of love as if it were a trophy, right? Like, can you believe it? I'm in love, right? He's happy about it. He's rushing in with this cup, and he's excited, right? Holy Spirit, show me clearly for the sign of Taurus. Ooh, High Priestess. Somebody has an inner knowing. Somebody has an inner knowing here. The High Priestess, she sits between both worlds, the spirit world and the physical world, okay? And God shows her things, and she remains quiet. So it may be something that you're remaining quiet about, but you have an inner knowing, okay? You see something that others don't see about this Page of Cups, but you don't speak on it. Ooh, Judgment. Judgment is here for almost everybody. I swear this card keeps coming out. Number 20 in the Major Arcana, Judgment is an awakening. It is a new day. It is time for something to change, right? It's time to make a decision. It's time to get your head out of your ass. It's time for something, right? This is basically heaven coming down and saying, okay, this has gone on long enough. It's time that something happened here. It's time to take action, right? And then, hey, we got the Sun card. Most positive card in the deck. That's a good sign for whatever this Judgment is. So whatever you're on to, Taurus, it's good. It's going to bring clarity. It's going to bring happiness for everyone involved, right? Okay, show me the overall outcome for this. What's the overall outcome for the third row for Taurus? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is still kind of an immature energy because it's a knight. This is a fire sign. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If you're not dealing with a fire sign, it means that this person is very passionate about you, okay? They have a lot of passion for you. This guy is typically non-committal. Like, he doesn't want to commit, okay? But he's on his horse. He's got his little fire wand there. And he's looking right at you. Very focused. Focused in on you. Okay, but his horse isn't moving. He's just kind of sitting there. He's not taking action, you know? And the Knight of Cups, his horse is ready, raring to go, right? This is the knight that's full of love. This is the knight that's full of passion. So maybe he's lost his passion for life or something, right? He's definitely fixated on you, but he's not really got the get up and go that he's got in his card with the Knight of Cups. So I don't know if you're dealing with two different people or if this is one person carrying different energies. You'll have to place it in your situation where it resonates. It'll be different for all of you, Taurus. Ooh, then we have the Chariot. This is the Major Arcana card for Cancer. And you can see it looks like Cleopatra is in this chariot, right? She's being carried. But this card is all about taking control of your life. I see, again, there's two paths here for you to take, Taurus. You could go this way, you could go that way, but either way, you're going to be successful, okay? But she's putting herself first this time, and she's taking control of her life, right? She is the only one in that chariot, and she's making the decisions here, how she wants things to play out and how she wants things to go. So it could be that you're feeling more control of the situation, or feeling more control of your life because you are celebrating with friends, okay? You know that justice is yours, that it's coming in. And you got forward movement with the Chariot and Eight of Wands, Two of Wands. There's a lot of fire here. We're going to have to clarify this Judgment because that keeps standing out to me. And I mean, you have the Sun, so it's all going to work out to your good, Taurus, whatever this is. Ooh. Okay, you have the Empress. So you need to be the Empress at this time, okay? You need to not accept crumbs. Don't accept crumbs for somebody's just a piece of somebody's time when they want to give it to you. Don't just sit around and wait for somebody to think about you and put you first. You put yourself first, okay? You get out and you live your life. You only have this life that God has given you, and you need to live it, right? On your terms. And then we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is soulmate, so obviously it's a soul connection reading. This is your soulmate, if you need that confirmation. Two people who see themselves with an equal amount of admiration and love for one another, right? But also it speaks to, you see in this person yourself. And I don't know why, but this keeps wanting to come out, this King of Swords. I've also seen the Tower a couple of times. So there may be a Tower moment that's coming in for you in this connection. But there's only one person falling from the tower, and it's the masculine. And he is buck naked. So he didn't even see this coming, right? Whatever this explosive moment is, it's not something that he was prepared for. Not at all. All right, so let's just take a look here. Let's see what we can clarify with this. I want to clarify this Judgment for Taurus, please. Being determined to have a new beginning within this connection, determined to have something that's solid, something that you can count on, something that's long lasting. And you have the determination, but you can see he's wasting away, like he's really been through it. He's beaten and just really, he's been through it, right? And then we have your card, Taurus, that's glaring at me. So this Judgment could be about this commitment, okay, because you have the Hierophant here, you have the Hierophant here. And this deck, though, this is the Twin Flame Tarot by Mystic Moon and Queen of White 1111. It's actually showing someone married, right? So that Judgment could be, do we take this further? Do we move in together? Do we get married? Do we or don't we? Okay, it seems like there could be a choice. I don't have the Lover's card here, though. And that, to me, is the choice card. But I do have the Two of Wands and the Chariot, which speaks of two different paths that you could take with this connection. Okay, so we have Destiny Calls, and we have this Devil card. Okay, in this deck, it's called Addiction. And you can see that he's clearly drinking, right? Alcohol, smoking, whatever. Destiny Calls, it's a 10, so it's a completion. So it could mean that this addiction, whatever this is, this devil energy, is destined to come to a halt right now, okay? And it's going to take collaboration. It's going to take working together to make sure that that energy comes to an end. All right, and the King of Swords. The King of Swords, I feel like, could be your energy. If you're not dealing with the air sign, which would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, the King of Swords comes in with a quick solution to a long-standing problem. He just comes in with his sword and he's like, here's your truth, right? The truth is, you need to quit drinking, or you need to quit obsessing, or you need to quit whatever this devil energy behavior is. And I feel like that could be you, Taurus. If not, it's you that needs to stop with this addictive behavior, and your partner is coming in to put a halt to that, okay? And if you notice, it's destiny. Destiny calls. Destiny calls for this to change within this connection, right? Because it's hurting this person, and it's going to hurt those that this person loves, right? This person is meant to take control of this on their own, okay? But you may be the one that has to bring the truth in order for that to happen, okay? But you are to be the Empress, okay? You're going to get karmic justice. And probably the best way to do this is to reach out to friends, right? And family to help you. Collaborate. Three of Earth. It's all over this reading. So you and Spirit, or you and others with Spirit, are going to beat this devil energy, and it's going to strengthen this connection so that it can go for the long term. There is a level here of commitment, and there is, like I said, this Tower energy is what's hidden from you, okay? Or it's hidden from the other person. They don't even see this coming, but it's coming. Because it's fated, it has to. Something has to give, something has to change. Okay, for those of you who aren't talking to this person at the moment, or maybe they're not opening up to you to tell you what is really in their heart and soul at this time, I have the Hidden Truth Oracle. We're going to look into it and just see what they would tell you from their soul, right? And it says, I want to feel that way again. So whatever that means for you, Taurus, this person is telling you they want to feel that way again. Maybe a time when they felt more in control. And it says, I wish I could take back my words. So they've probably popped off at the mouth and said something to you. And they're thinking about that now. They're feeling guilty about it, whether they're voicing that to you or not. They wish they could take it back, right? It probably came out when they were drinking or in that devil energy, in that obsessive, addictive energy. But now they wish they could take it back. Aw. And it says, I love you unconditionally. So they have unconditional love for you. And that will take you very far. All right. So let's see if we can get some advice here for you with an oracle card. We'll use, let's use the Archangel Oracle. I love this deck. Let's see what Spirit has for advice for Taurus at this time. What advice do you have for Taurus? Claircognizance. So you may be claircognizant. Taurus, it says, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. So God and your angels are going to bring you an idea or an epiphany or a way to handle this. And it's going to come to you because you have prayed for help. You have asked them for help with this situation in particular. And then we have hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So you probably have a spirit guide here, maybe a father or mother or a loved one that's passed on, grandparent or otherwise, that's helping you with this connection and the situation with this person, kind of guiding you. And then the bottom of the deck says outdoors. It says go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So you're going to be very creative with how to handle this, and you're going to get that idea from claircognizance. I can't even say it. It's a knowing, it's an idea, it's a thought that comes to you from God. And you have a spirit guide in heaven that's helping you and this person at this time. But you could very easily get this idea or epiphany while being outdoors, breathing the fresh air, being in nature. You are an earth sign, Taurus, so you are your best when in nature. So let's read Hello from Heaven. And then we'll pull a postcard from Spirit. But this is a message to you from a loved one. It says your loved ones aren't far away. In fact, they're quite near. In your quiet moments, you can feel their presence. These really are true visitations, and I ask you to trust your intuition. You may notice dream visits from deceased loved ones. Know that your loved ones are happy, free of all suffering, and want the same for you. Your loved ones want to work with your guardian angels to help you be peaceful, so watch for other signs from heaven. Then we have claircognizance, and I want to read that. It says, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. It says you have prayed for answers, and they've come to you in the form of repetitive thoughts telling you to take steps now and make healthy changes. Don't discount your thoughts or think they're just dreams or common knowledge. Your thoughts are tuned to high frequencies right now and are trustworthy inspirations. All great inventions, new businesses, and teachings stem from this same universal source of wisdom. You're tapped into that divine wisdom right now, and it's important to notice and record your thoughts. Then act upon those answers to your prayers. That's beautiful. So your prayers are being answered, you're being heard, and you have help from heaven. All very beautiful energy. And now we're going to wrap up your reading and just pull a postcard from Spirit. This is a message from God directly to you, Taurus, okay? In this moment, what would you like for Taurus to know, Spirit? What would you like my Taurus viewer to know? Okay, it says we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you were truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is and how you think is how you will see the world, interact with it, and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. So definitely, that's kind of the theme of this reading too. Be open to infinite possibilities, right? That was the card that you received specifically from Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibilities. And this concludes your reading. I hope that you all have love and light, and I will see you for June readings very soon. Namaste.